You would not believe the length these people go to gain weight. They even went as far as creating an annual competition of showcasing it. You might be asking why anyone would want to get fatter in this day and age when everyone is trying to get slimmer. The tribe is called the Bodi tribe. It has a small population of 9,000, and they all live near the Omo River, occupying about 1,900 square miles. They are a group of people who are largely dependent on their livestock. They are also poor agriculturalists who are involved in the growing of sorghum, maize, and coffee along the banks of Omo River. And they still engage in trade by barter system. Of all their traditional ceremonies, none is more prominent than this Kyle event, which means the holiday of the fat men. In their traditional calendar, the year starts in June, and in celebration of the new year, the Kyle tradition is observed. The ceremony measures the body fat of the male contestant and rewards the winner with no more than fame and adulation of the people. Before the competition, the 14 clans which make up Bodi are to select a single young man to represent them. Then the men go into isolation, far away from their families. For 6 months they are fed. Their bodies are to witness a massive transformation through frequent consumption of a special diet made of cow blood and fresh milk. And from the look of it, this diet is a bad choice, as none of them are as fat as an average American citizen even after eating all that meat and honey. So it got me thinking for some time if I should take the fast foods found here and exchange it for their animals. It's a win-win situation for both of us. I get the meat and they get to be the fattest. Ownership of cow is a symbol of wealth, like our gold chains and channel bags. Thus, young men who take part in the Kyle contest are seen as wealthy enough to afford or attract cow blood and milk. This explains why participating in this competition is a source of pride, one which arises from the belief that anyone who partakes in this competition is capable of feeding his family. For the entire period of 6 months, they are not expected to engage in any physical activity. Already, Bodi men are naturally overweight due to their large consumption of honey. Now, this ritual helps to put on the extra weight. During this time, they are not allowed to have sex or leave their house. They just sit around and eat the whole day while doing nothing else, which sounds too familiar for some of us out here. The only difference is they are getting rewarded for it, and I am not. Every morning, the women bring them milk. The first bowl of blood is usually about 1 to 2 liters. In Bodi tribe, the blood of the animal is collected through a deliberately punctured wound in the animal's neck. After the blood collection, the wound is patched with clay. Just like their neighboring Mercy tribe, Bodi men literally do not wear clothes. At most, they're seen with strips of cotton tied around their hips with shaved heads. On the day of the Kyle ceremony, these fattened men leave their huts for the first time since the competition. With their bodies covered with clay and ashes, they display their physical abilities before the elders of the community who serve as judges. The fat Bodi men spend hours usually under the sun, running around a sacred tree. The final day is here, and the fattened men wear a headdress of beads and feathers. Their bodies are smeared with clay and ashes. Showing their vitality, they engage in a show of acrobatic skills, dancing around the sacred tree under the watch of the judges. After this physical activity, a sacrificial cow is killed with a sacred stone and slaughtered. A winner is then chosen based on 3 criteria, them being their belly size, firmness of their body and presentation of their outfit, and the person with the biggest belly and firmest bum is crowned as the winner. The ultimate prize lies in the pride and respect which the winner commands with no other tangible award. And this is why it is every young man's ambition to be crowned the Fat Man of the Year. This Ethiopian tribe does not slaughter their animals. So, for the festivities, the sacrificial cow is first killed with a sacred stone and then slaughtered. It is their traditional belief that killing the cow in that way helps to preserve the nourishing blood, which is saved for the final ceremony. With the dead animal's intestine, the elders make predictions for the new year. Just like a horoscope reading, these elders read the corpse appearance